Wisconsin, right over the border, literally right over the border from Illinois. We're at ABC Supply Stadium. Got the Beloit Sky Carp taking on the Quad Cities River Bandits. An afternoon game, our first afternoon game of the trip. And yeah, literally if I look right over here and across that way, that's Illinois over there. We literally are, I mean, that is Illinois right through those trees basically. So we are literally just over the border here. And we're gonna head on inside here in about an hour and see what we can get in the way of some autographs. It's the first time out of two that we'll be seeing Quad Cities on this trip, so probably gonna go heavy on the Beloit here for this one. All right, let's take a quick look here and see how the pregame graphing went here from Beloit. A lot of 6-spot cards done. A lot of the guys who had cards didn't stop. A couple of them did. You'll see them here in a bit. First one we were able to get, though, was start from the other side here. There we go. First one we got was Wilfredo Lara. Came by and signed one of those 6-spot cards right there. Next one through was one of their top prospects. Actually, their highest of the prospects that's here in Beloit. Number 5 in the Miami organization was Starlene Kaba, and he signed all 3 cards that I had of him. Let's see one right there. Trying to do this kind of blindly here, so hopefully I'm getting that in there right. There we go. Right there. Hopefully that works. Can't really see. Yeah, a lot more 6-spot cards coming here. Let me see if I switch hands on this, if this works better. There we go. Yeah, another 6-spot card. This one was pitching coach, actually, Jason Erickson. Found the hole on that one. There you go. That's first and second. All right, but there's the Erickson one. Got another 6-spot card here from Jesus Hernandez. And one from Jacob Jenkins Cowart. Long name there. Got it all in. Cam Clayton signed as well. He even asked, he said, just want to right in the middle there? I said, yeah, that would be perfect. And he put it right there. After that, Esmail Valencia came through. I only had 1 card of him, but he knocked that one out for me. Let's see here. After Valencia, we got the manager, Angel Espada. Nice signature there. Check that out. After that, we got Juan Reynoso. He's a pitcher, right, Reynoso? Yeah, Juan Reynoso, pitcher, right there. We thought we'd seen Aiden May go by earlier, but no, it turns out that was Nate Payne that we saw go by and missed out on. But Aiden May did indeed come by later and signed his card right there. And last one we got was Brian Mendoza, who signed 6-spot card there as well. So there you go. I think that was, 13 autographs I think I counted total here in the pregame. So happy to add those in. We're going to try to see if we can go to the Quad Cities side post-game and then maybe see if we can get outside there from either team, basically, at that point. I mean, I think they both come out at the same spot. That's what I'm hoping, at least. But yeah, we'll bring some play-by-play. We might bring some food here in a bit. That's what we got so far here in the pregame in Beloit, Wisconsin. Chase Jaworski to lead things off here in the bottom of the second for the Beloit Sky Carp. First pitch from Reyes comes in low. It's 1-0. 2-1 game right now. The Quad Cities River Bandits on top. 2 runs scored for them in the top of the second. Beloit getting theirs in the bottom of the first. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Quad Cities. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for Beloit. That pitch comes in low. It's 2-0. Jaworski hitting 180 on the year. 1 homer, 13 RBIs. Another one comes in low at 96 miles an hour from Reyes, and it is a 3-0 count here to start things off. I mean, Jaworski, Clayton, and Weber do up this inning for Beloit. The pitch misses outside, and a 4-pitch walk issued to Jaworski to start off this half inning. 21 pitches so far for Reyes here early on in the second inning. He'll bring Cam Clayton here to the plate. Clayton playing first base today, a 202 hitter on the season, 5 home runs, 22 RBI, 727 OPS. Reyes comes set, now delivers, big cut and a miss by Clayton. It's 0-1. A little surprised he's first pitch swinging that after 4 consecutive balls. Moderate lead at first for Jaworski. Reyes sets, now delivers. Curveball comes in low. It's 1-1. Infield double play depth, outfield straightaway, somewhat deep in center. Pitch to Clayton, comes in for a strike. It's 1-2. Set here again by Reyes. Throws over to first, diving back is Jaworski. Reyes a 3.70 ERA so far on this season. Look, I'm set. And delivers. Comes in low. Clayton watches that one to go 2-2. Jaworski on at first, following a four-pitch walk. Reyes sets. Caught Jaworski leaning and just back in time. Look like Jaworski might have been setting to go there and just barely able to dive back. So we'll do it again, 2-2 here. Slide step delivery, chopped foul toward the third base dugout. So we'll do it again here at 2-2. Set by Reyes. The pitch. Got him for strike three, and he knew it as soon as that crossed the plate. He started just walking back to the dugout, did Clayton. One away, and it'll be Wilson Weber now to the plate. Weber, the catcher here this afternoon for the Sky Carp. Weber's hitting 182 on the season, 1 home run, 15 RBI, 524 OPS for him. Reyes throws over to first, another slide back there by Jaworski. Reyes sets, now delivers. Wilson takes first pitch fastball for a ball, 95 miles an hour for Reyes. Jaworski a more moderate lead right now extends a bit more. Delivery by Reyes, curveball drops down low for a ball, and it's 2-0. Reyes again comes set. The pitch inside. It's 3-0 here. So 4-pitch walk to leadoff man before striking out Clayton. Now in danger of a 4-pitch walk here to Weber as it's 3-0 on him. Moderate lead again for Jaworski. Reyes comes set. The pitch. Check swing, strike anyway, and it's 3-1. Jaworski again takes his lead. Reyes delivers. That looked low to me. They call it a strike, though, and it's going to be 3-2. And Weber's got to be thinking to himself after that one, well, you better give me that pitch, too. Reyes sets. Payoff pitch. Lined up the middle for a base hit to center field. Jaworski around second. He'll make his way toward third. Throw coming in. Just not quite able to make the scoop was the third baseman. Throw down to second, and great base running there, courtesy of Wilson Weber. Saw the ball bounce away from the third baseman and took second base with a wild throw that they were fortunate to be able to track there at second. So runners at second and third now. And it'll be Wilfredo Lara to the plate here, the center fielder here this afternoon. Runners at second and third here with only one out. Lara, the number 9 hitter, is hitting .227 on the season. 6 home runs, 29 RBIs. Golden chance to add to that total right here. First pitch low and outside, it's 1-0. Infield in at the corners, double play depth at second. Well, not quite double play depth at second and third, but basically up the middle at second and third. No double play in order here. The pitch, big cut and a miss, and it's 1-1, 89 miles an hour on the slider. Reyes looks in, comes set. 1-1 delivery, swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Once again, 89 with some movement on that one from Reyes. Runners at second and third here. Still only one out. Set by Reyes and the pitch. In the dirt. Good job to block that one. It's 2-2. First base is open, but you don't want to put the number 9 hitter on here. Corner is still in a bit, but moving back just a bit here. No bunt to be feared here with 2 strikes. Reyes again comes set, delivers this one in the dirt again. Another good block, courtesy of the Quad Cities catcher. And we'll run the count full here once again. Leadoff man Cabo waits on deck. Reyes again comes set. Payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4, and he does lose him. Loading up the bases here for Starlene Kaba. And we're going to get a stoppage here and a quick conference out of the mound. Bases loaded right now with 1 out. Jaworski at third, Weber at second, Lara at first. Starlene Kaba to the plate. 0 for 1 so far here this afternoon. He's hitting .241 on the season, 5 home runs and 36 RBI, 767 OPS. Big thing to go with that, no place to put him here. So he's definitely going to get something worth swinging at. 39 pitches thus far for Reyes. And we're going to get things back underway as Reyes looks in, comes set. First pitch swing, Cabo puts us down the line. Nice play by the first baseman. Unable to make the play at home. Throw back toward third, not in time. Nice job there by the first baseman, though. That ball is about to head right down the line, but scoops it up in foul territory. Couldn't get the play at home. Runs back, gets the tag on at first base. So at least get the 1 out, and we'll put runners at second and third now with 2 away and 1 run in as we have ourselves a 2-2 game here. Beloit Skycarp tying this one up. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error each way here in the bottom of the second. Carter Johnson to the plate now. He's DH this afternoon. First pitch to him, swings and fouls that one back off the netting. Johnson 1 for 1 so far, singled in the opening inning. .280 hitter on the season, 4 home runs and 13 RBI since being moved up from A-ball. From low A-ball, I should say, as we're in the high A's here. Single A, I guess they're calling that now. Reyes looks in, comes set. Quick glance at the runner as he delivers. Inside, it's 1-1, 91 miles an hour. Reyes again looks in, moderate leads at second and third for the runners. Weber at third, Lara at second. Kicks and fires, this one's low. We'll go to 2-1. Lara struggling with the control a bit here in this inning, walking 2 of the 3 base runners that he's put on. Excuse me, Reyes, not Lara, as he's fouled off the plate by Johnson, makes it 2-2. Names running together. We've got Lara, the runner, at second, Reyes on the mound. I'll try to keep those ones figured out. Time called at the plate. So Carter Johnson will reset here. Give Reyes a chance to think about his choices there of pitch. And we'll get ready here once again as Reyes comes set. 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed way out in front of that one. And that will retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We'll move to the top of the third. It's a 2-2 game here in Beloit, Wisconsin. All right, it's time for a food report here from Beloit. And for Wisconsin, you pretty much have to get cheese curds. So I have cheese curds with 3 different varieties of hot sauce. I had a bunch of hot sauces up there, so got each of those. Got the poutine fries as well. And yeah, my hands are very full right now, so I'm going to have to put this down here to try these all out. But yeah, we'll let you know how it goes. I'll also talk to Aaron, see how his food was as well. I know he got some of the cheese curds too, and he had a chicken something or other, maybe hot dog. I don't remember. We'll find out whenever he gets back here, though, and we'll get his thoughts on all the food here in Beloit, Wisconsin. All right, we're up in Green Bay where we're going to be just chilling for the night. Going to get an off day tomorrow finally, but I want to get through the post-game graphing here real quick as well. Also, we'll get the food review done here. Actually, we'll go ahead and get that food review first because, you know, I showed the poutine there and the cheese curds. Very good all around. The fries were great on the poutine. It could use more gravy on there and definitely some more cheese curds, but the cheese curds that were on there were very, very good. So thumbs up on that. The plain fried cheese curds were excellent. They also had a lot of hot sauces at their condiment bar, so very well stocked on that. And yeah, it was all really good. So very happy with that. Aaron, what did you have for your food?
All right. So what's up, everybody? How's it going?
By the way, this was ballpark number 100, as you see, for the shirt there for the Eternal Graphing Tour. So
yes,
yay for that.
We broke out a shirt. We were celebrating all day. 100. I feel like 100 ballparks is a lot. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's taken me a long time to get here, so yeah, we celebrated a little bit today. It was great. So what I had was is I had an order of cheese curds. They had some house-made ranch there, and so me and Drew a lot of times before the Frisco games we'll go to Culver's, which is a Wisconsin institution, and they're everywhere here. They are, yes. They see dead people too. Yes. So yeah. So I had to get some real Wisconsin cheese curds. They were a little bit more, I think the Food Network says rustic. They're a little bit more rustic than the Culver's ones that are nice and beautiful and round and everything. It looked like somebody, had just dredged up some blobs of cheese and chucked it in a fryer. And so that's how you knew it was going to be awesome. And it was awesome.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Yeah. So yeah, I was all about the cheese curds. And that was the first thing that I had to eat. And I was like, well, I can't just sit over here and eat fried cheese and have that be my meal for the day. So I also got a hot dog. Yeah, I also got a hot dog. Hot dog was fine. Cheese curds are very good. I have to rate them an A for rusticness and for authenticity. Being the whole 2 blocks into Wisconsin that we were, they were very, very, very Wisconsin-y. I don't know what the proper word is, but yeah, it was good. Wisconsin, I had never been here before. That is also my 44th state, so yeah, it was good. We had a good old time, and yeah, thanks Beloit for a good day.
So there you go. Yeah, very good food here in Beloit at their ballpark. And now let's take a look and see what we got the rest of the way here on the post-game graphs. So we decided, all right, let's go and try out the Quad Cities side and see if we can get anybody leaving. And they had lost 10-8. This game was 9-6 at the end of the 3rd inning. And to make it even crazier, I think it was 2-2 at the start of the 3rd inning. It was 9-6 at the end of the 3rd inning, and the final score was 10-8. So the 3rd inning was completely off the wall nuts. So we went over to the Quad Cities side to see what we could get, and inside we only managed to get one, and that was one of the assistant coaches, Emmanuel Burris, who signed all 4 cards that I had with me, including this very nice Topps Heritage variety. So we got that one done. We went back over to the Beloit side after the Quad Cities players had all passed us by without responding. Did at least add a couple of SIG spot cards here, including Wilson Weber, who hit a grand slam in that crazy third inning. By the way, the manager for Quad Cities got tossed, so I did not get a chance to get my card signed by him. I've had a set card of him since 2018, the first trip that we did together, and still have not gotten the thing signed. I was hoping to have a chance tonight, but did not. But we'll see them one more time. And also was able to get Justin Storm, who picked up a save in the game as well. So nice to add those two to the SIG spot cards there. So we went outside and waited over by the Quad Cities bus, and a lot of guys just completely ignored us. I think some of them they didn't even bother asking, it seemed like, which was really weird, but yeah. Nolan Sailors did at least sign a pair of cards that I had of him. LP Langevin signed the loan card that I had for him. Also got Tanner Jones signed one of the two cards that I had for him. Pitching coach Clayton Mortensen. He's more the bullpen coach, really, because they have both him and Derek Lewis both there. But Clayton Mortensen signed the 4 cards that I brought of him. There's one right there. And last one we got was Blake Walters, who signed 1 card there as well. Did not get, what's his name? Is it Blake Mitchell?
Yes.
Yeah, Blake Mitchell, the top catching prospect there for them. Didn't sign, didn't even look at us inside, so I'm hoping that he hasn't already been ruined, but that's my big fear right now, is that, yep, we're screwed on him for next year when he's with Northwest Arkansas, but we'll see. We, like I said, we still have Quad Cities one more time. We're going to be seeing them a week from today in Quad Cities at Modern Woodmen Park. And right now, we've got an off day, finally, so we're going to spend tomorrow up in Michigan's Upper Peninsula and the northern half of the Lower Peninsula, and just, yeah, gonna have some pasties, gonna have a Kudigi sandwich, all that good stuff, and just, yeah, sightsee, relax, all that fun stuff. And we'll be back with you on Tuesday from Appleton, Wisconsin. Now, tomorrow we might have a video up with just, grapher stories and stuff from the road, something like that. We'll see what happens. Just whatever we get into while we're driving through the UP there. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. We might have a video tomorrow. We might not. At the very least, we'll have one on Tuesday night from Appleton.